Hi everybody, and welcome to your February readings. We're going to do this by sun sign, and let's see, we're going to draw these at random. So, see who the lucky one up first is. Okay, Virgo. Here we go. Could be your sun, moon, or rising sign, or Venus sign if you're looking for love. Although I believe I'm going to do separate love readings for February for that lovely holiday known as Valentine's Day. So, I'm not going to try and focus these monthly readings on that. I'm going to devote a special time and place for that energy. But I will go over some brief astrology, of course, as always, for the beginning of February. We have on February 1st, of course, the pagan holiday of Imbolc. If you're celebrate or recognize that, it's the halfway point between the winter solstice and the spring solstice. It actually marks the beginning of spring in the Celtic tradition. Also known as St. Bridget's Day. And then we have the full moon on February 5th at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's going to be at 22 degrees Cancer in sidereal astrology. And that'll be forming a T-square to Uranus. I'll get more into that in the actual moon reading. February 13th, day before Valentine's Day, around 1 a.m. Eastern Standard, the sun enters sidereal Aquarius. So beginning a new sign there. And then the very next day, of course, is Valentine's Day. And we also have a special transit going on that day. Venus is conjunct Neptune. Now, this can be very good for existing relationships and also very bad. So briefly, it brings potential for new romance or more compassion and spiritual bonding to an existing relationship. However, this transit comes with the risk of disappointment if you have not been accepting the harsh realities of an existing relationship. And where Venus and Neptune are conjunct as they enter Pisces, the sign that Neptune rules, things get very watery, very dreamy, romantic, and idealized. It's great for creativity, indulging in a creative hobby, daydreaming, relaxing with a movie or your favorite music. But, it can also kind of put us in this false, viewing romance through a false lens where things could become too idyllic and you overlook any of the potential red flags. So, anyway, beyond that, we have the new moon in Aquarius at 7 degrees, and that'll be conjunct Saturn. It's within, I think, 3 degrees. That's on February 20th, around 2:09 a.m. Eastern Standard. But I'll be doing moon readings for those as always. So, let's jump right into your reading, Virgo. Let's see what energies we can expect overall in the month of February. Okay, Virgo. So I guess if you have any placements in the late degrees of Virgo in sidereal astrology, they could be positively aspected through a trine here for the first half of the month, offering support, harmony, and flow. Okay, there we are. Underneath the deck, ooh, the Empress. There you go. That's some nice Virgo energy. The Harvest there, the Divine Feminine. A lot of fertility and abundance going on this month. You could be harvesting some profits or windfall from your hard work and your effort paying off. Some of you, again, could either become pregnant, find out you're pregnant if that's what you're looking for. But let's check out our first card, the High Priestess. All right, a lot of feminine energy coming through despite your gender. There's a strong feminine intuition going here, a strong knowing, tapping into your flow state. The High Priestess is the conduit between the physical and the ethereal world, so she's able to pull through information. She acts as the gatekeeper, and she's allowed to access higher realms and consciousness. So that could be a key to your success, as we have the second major arcana leading to the third. Next, we have the Eight of Fire. So that is fast-moving energy, Mercury and Sagittarius. Fast communication could also be fast manifestation. So pulling things through quickly, getting a lot of confirmation and support. And we have, the Queen of Earth. Here you are, Virgo. queen of your element and your highest expression. Very fortuitous when your card comes up in a reading. So a master of the earth element. Again, some of you could be gaining great control over your health this month. You could get a lot of good news with the Eight of Fire coming in. It could be, again, news about pregnancy if you're looking for that, but also just overall good news about security and feeling stable. So that's one less thing to worry about, right? And the Two of Earth. Okay. So going with the flow with changing times and conditions. So you're definitely in flux here. There's normally a figure 8 or an infinity symbol wrapping around the Two of Earth here. Tying it together is an unbreakable cycle. So again, not all the time things can't be up, but all the time things can't be down. So with the Queen of Earth here and the Eight of Fire, these are all very strong, successful signs of a turning of the tides for the better. Because I think of your ease to embrace that feminine energy of receptivity. You're not fighting the change. You're not fighting the tides. Start with some astrology cards for you. Okay, let's see what popped out. Sextile, yeah. A combination of tension and flow, potential, and a rewarding situation. The rewards were apparent there in the Empress card, but obviously not without struggle or difficulty in the Two of Earth. Sometimes things may have seemed a little sketchy and unstable, but this is you pulling it together, tying it up nicely in a bow for the month of February. And then we have House 5, the house of Leo, passion, play, children, confidence, and creativity. Again, reiterating the strength of the Empress card. She is creative. She is confident and produces children, passionate about her family. Even if you don't have children, you could be an adult child and feeling very fulfilled in that role in your relationship with the rest of your family. And let's see if we can get one more. For Virgo, okay. Yang, proactivity, expression, doing, and moving forward. Okay, that goes nicely with that Eight of Fire, that Eight of Wands. And also we have the Sun here and the Leo card, the House of Leo here. Yang, expressive fire. So I think you're garnering a lot of attention this month too. People are very attracted to you and what you're producing, what you're putting out there, even if it's just your energy, your presence. People are noticing and becoming attracted. All right. And underneath the deck, we have union, a merging and a coming together. So people are drawn to you for sure. Let's go ahead and get some angels and ancestors cards for you. Okay. All right, drum, dream, and journey. Could be that Neptune moving into Pisces and sidereal. Rules the dreams and the subconscious. We also have the power of the subconscious there in the priestess energy. Could be getting strong messages or symbolism in your dream, and that's inspiring you to create if you're an artist. Okay. All right, let's get one more. Some of you could be musicians. You're creating a lot of music this month too, with the bird there as well and the drum showing up. Okay, that's too many. Gonna get one more. Virgo. Okay. The arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. So we have two objects. That's very strange because there's people and animals and everything in this deck, and we've got the arrow and the drum. Okay, I feel like, again, you are surrounded by protective energy. That what you're building is well protected by your angels, your ancestors, your guides. They're definitely overseeing. Again, if you have a pregnancy, it is well protected. But then again, you know, people might see your success and want a piece of it. So, of course, that protective energy might be warranted in that situation as well. Let's take a look at your Queen of the Moon Oracle. We have that full moon in Cancer. Cancer does rule the fourth house of home and family. And family seems to be a theme coming up, and children. And we also have the new moon in Aquarius. All right, let's see what we have. Underneath the deck, we have release. Yeah, let go of resistance. That's going to allow these changes to come flooding into your life. Pleasure. The fifth house also rules pleasure, doesn't it? You're doing something you really love this month, and it's showing. And I think that's another reason it's garnering attention. Okay, and when I think of pleasure, I think of Venus. Venus is conjunct Neptune, so maybe you're pursuing your dreams this month, something that you've put off. Again, with dream and journey there. Following your dreams, taking a step forward towards fulfilling them, doing something you enjoy. Venus energy, again, the feminine started this reading, and it's conjunct Neptune, the planet of dreams. So you're getting a lot of joy out of this month, especially around the middle of the month when those two planets come together. Oh, look at that fruition, harvest moon. So this is a full moon. And yeah, so things coming to harvest. Maybe if you are already pregnant, you could be giving birth this month, but things are developing and growing, and they will be soon ready to harvest. So, okay, let's take a look at some mystical wisdom oracle. Intuition, trust your intuition. Well, that's emphasizing the high priestess card there. Look at the horn growing out of her third eye, right? It's leading her in a new direction. It's almost like how to get this image of a metal detector, like you're attracted to the path that you're supposed to take, and there's a flame lighting her way. Similar to the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Fire, that is kind of lighting your path for you. And underneath, speaking of light, we have enlightenment, pursue spiritual growth. Okay, so something very spiritually and emotionally satisfying coming through for you this month. Now let's take a look at your archetype card. I really see no downside to this month. Everything seems to be aligning for you. Things seem to come easy this month. It feels like a really smooth February for Virgo. Okay, well, there we are. The Destroyer. Ooh, 23, as I say that. All right. Look at that. Okay. Well, let's find out why that came out. Well, it's interesting that it's the 23 card, and we're in the year 23. 23 is the ninth prime, and number 9 is the highest number, single-digit number you can get. So it's a number of completion, finality, before a restart in the number 10. And the Destroyer, to me, it seems like destroying barriers, destroying any resistance to the path that you're being shown and pursuing at this time. It also has a very yang energy that we had here in this masculine fire card: Aries, Gemini, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, and Libra, air and fire signs. So let's see what the Destroyer has. The Savage, the Unexpected, the Rejected, the Destroyer, the final of the 3 archetypes in the trio of existence, has necessary yet painful work to do in the world. Culturally, we have an aversion to endings, and we hang on to permanence as a signifier of success. Yet the Destroyer pulls the rug out from underneath relationships, jobs, homes, and all forms of security. It is the part of us that wants things to end. Its painful orientation is to uncover our true purpose. The Destroyer does not let us linger long in comforts, as it knows not much happens in that realm. With its piercing eyes, it seeks out stagnancy from a distance, and the rest becomes history. In the old myths, this is the moment when heads begin to roll, the ground opens up, and castles crumble. Hold on for the ride. The Destroyer has arrived. Okay, well, I did mention going with the flow of things in the Two of Earth, staying passive in changing times. So if things have come to a head for you, like I said, if this is the beginning of pursuing your dreams or passions, then that means something had to end in order to open this doorway for you. All right, so the side notes here, it says, in old tales, the destroyer sometimes appears as a black dog. Other times it takes the form of gods and goddesses such as Shiva, Kali, and Apophis. Consider Picasso's statement, every act of creation is first of all an act of destruction. When light, swift and precise blows that redirect our life. When dark, self-destruction, negativity, unwillingness to rebuild. Okay, so perhaps this is a time that you've come out of. Maybe December and January were a really destructive period in your type, where you had to let go of things that were comfortable. This is pushing you outside of your comfort zone and telling you to have faith in the new direction. We did have the release card coming up under here, right? Releasing resistance to change with the butterflies showing up. Of course, all change is scary, right? We hold on to things that we don't want to let go to. But this is the beginning of the reading was very empowering in the fact that it had a lot of faith behind it and your ability to rebuild if you did just go through an upsetting circumstance. However, we do, again, that full moon, February 5th, the beginning of month could start off with an unexpected bang like that because it is a T-square to Uranus. That's the ruler of Aquarius, the unexpected, right? So, and with Venus and Neptune moving into Pisces, out of Aquarius, we could be seeing this big transition. Some illusions, some bubbles could be burst, right? Could be seeing the truth of a matter, or even just getting that clarity and that hindsight about why something couldn't last because it was getting in the way of whatever it is that you're birthing in the Empress this month. Okay, so all right, what else can we get for us? I'm going to get a Rose Oracle. Okay, Rose Oracle for Virgo. You could also be destroying self-limiting beliefs. Oh, okay, that wanted to flip over. What was that? The Rose Thread. Inner call, soul-led, the mystic, living courageously. Absolutely. Charging forward, right? Listening to the inner voice with the High Priestess showing up in the beginning, right? The intuition card showing up. Listen to your soul's calling, your higher calling. This is an opportunity for you, if anything. And then underneath we have after the rain. Well, that's perfect. Silver lining, relief, hope, mercy, it's over. Acceptance. There's a rainbow after the rain, right? The sun will come out tomorrow, shining down on you. It can't be stormy forever. So there is relief here, absolutely. Okay. Let's do a Journey of Love card for you. Again, this being the month of love. Okay. What message of love for Virgo? Dream a little. Okay, wow. So dreams are coming up heavy this month, right? We had Dream and Journey in the drum card here. Okay. Let's see. Neptune and Pisces. All right. Let's find out. The divine wants to bless you with inspiration, just as a lover would come to the door of the beloved with a spontaneous gift of flowers. So dream a little. Let your imagination wander and wonder. What if? What else could be? Breaking down the rigid walls of expectations. Just because something has been does not indicate that it must continue in the same way. So dream a little and receive your spiritual gifts. Okay, now the Destroyer card makes sense, right? Just because things have been a certain way for a long time doesn't mean, they have to remain that way. Dream a little and receive your spiritual gift. This oracle brings you guidance. A spiritual gift of inspiration is on its way or has just recently been received. It isn't flight of fancy. It's a gift from the divine. Receive it and believe in new possibilities. Awesome. So you are on a new journey, right? A very inspired, divinely guided journey. Let us find out. Get a goddess card for you because we started out with the Empress and the High Priestess. Very feminine, intuitive, accepting, receiving energy. And if anything, any destructive or disruptive event in your life it often leads to growth, right? Like nothing happens when you're comfortable. So spiritual growth happens when change or difficulty shows up in our life. It's a blessing. And again, there's peace after the rain, as we saw under the Rose Oracle deck. Okay. Any goddess guidance for Virgo? Kali, endings and beginnings. The old must be released so the new can enter. Kali is the destroyer, right? She's getting rid of something that was in your way, that was holding you back. No, it's not comfortable, but again, realizing your worth. And the sextile card even showed up, right? A combination of tension and flow. It can't exist. The flow can't happen without the tension first. And a potential and a rewarding situation. Okay, so hold on. Things are going to get better if they are not already on the upswing. And then underneath we have cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. I mentioned cycles here in the Two of Earth. Things can't always be good. Things can't always be bad. I'm getting very much a Wheel of Fortune card here. Feeling in the Two of Earth, a turning of the tides. So, all right. Let's finish up with a little angel cards for us and see what Virgo needs for the month of February. It's a very hopeful reading. Okay. All right, we have discernment coming out, choosing a direction. Again, that's kind of with the Two of Coins. It's like, do I go left or do I go right? Some clarity. Again, choose your intuition, choose your inner knowing, your feeling. Lead with your heart. Trust. Okay, trust what's happening to you and where you're going. I like that the unicorn is here, right? And we had the intuition card has the unicorn horn. Trust your intuition. It'll lead you in the right direction here when you're trying to decide. Like, use your inner compass. You can feel your way forward in the darkness. Acceptance could be accepting of an ending. When one door closes, another one opens, right? It says welcome there. So there's a better place waiting for you. A better family, a better soul tribe. Forgiveness. Ooh, that's a big one. That is one of the hugest blocks to manifestation, really, is holding on to grudges. That's a giant block, because when you're projecting that negative energy onto somebody else, then you're only hurting yourself in return. It comes back to you. So it's like holding a hot coal and expecting the other person to get burned. In order to release any kind of negative energy through forgiveness of self too, for making mistakes. Maybe you didn't know better. Any choice repeated twice, though, that's a choice. Or any mistake repeated is a choice. So being conscious of the choices you make. Forgive yourself for what you didn't know, and forgive the other person. It doesn't mean you condone the acts that they have inflicted upon you, but it frees yourself and allows yourself through this release to receive the beauty that's coming towards you. And then honesty. Okay, there's an angel. She's looking in the mirror. So maybe take some time to reflect on the limitations or any grudges that you've held. Be honest with who you are. Be your true self. Be your honest self. Yeah, be honest with yourself and others. Okay. And that's going to bring you the most peace. Okay, Virgo, I really hope you enjoyed this, and I wish you a beautiful February, and hopefully I'll see you in the moon readings. Take care, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.